Move over, Swanson. I'm driving.
Wow!
Hey, Square! My dinghy's bigger than your whole boat!
Welcome back to the Caddyshack Minute, the podcast where we splash around and dance in synchronicity with the film Caddyshack 1 minute at a time. I'm Tom Taylor, and I'm here with Mike DeMaria.
Mm-hmm. Who asked you?
And Dan Lewis.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Welcome back, guys. It's good to see you both. We're here to discuss minute 47 of Caddyshack, which begins with more synchronized swimming and ends with some ersatz Jaws music.
Ersatz?
Ersatz, that's my big word for the day.
Who's ersatz?
I don't think
Ersatz.
it's ersatz Jaws music. It's just the Jaws music.
I don't know if it is. I think it's like one or two notes off, like Vanilla Ice
they changed
style.
it just enough to avoid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would I have to pay the composer?
Right.
I would imagine so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. All Led Zeppelin had to do was change, Willie Dixon's "You Shook Me."
No, all Led Zeppelin had to do was go to Cafe Wah and listen to Jake Holmes play "Dazed and Confused" from his own album. Well, actually, I should say that Jimmy Page heard that and then went to the Yardbirds and said, I got a song for you. It's called Dazed and Confused.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Beautiful. That's how
it is all right. It is all right. Steel.
I had heard that, and maybe this is we can look this up. Maybe we'll talk about it on Listener's Hole. But I had heard that Richard Linklater's movie Dazed and Confused, he had, because of the period correct music, wanted to get Led Zeppelin, but they were the only band that wouldn't give him permission to use any of the music. And
I think
so that's why he called the movie Dazed and Confused.
That's funny.
It's funny
That's
that Led
really
Zeppelin, it's ironically Led Zeppelin wouldn't give them permission to use it when their first album was all old blues songs.
Right.
Yeah.
They didn't ask Jake Holmes or Randy California whether.
Well, now that they've stolen it, they don't want to
songs.
give it away, for crying out loud. They went through the trouble of stealing it.
Right.
Now it's theirs.
It's not. It's exactly like the Jaws music, but we'll get into that later in the minute.
Okay.
By 6.
The swimming circle, this synchronized swimming going on. We were talking about the Busby Berkeley thing.
Right.
There's one guy in there who's like an old gray dude with a beard.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he's one of Lou's toughs from before, but I want him to be.
He's
Like one of those older
Yeah, we
tough
talked
guys.
about
he's
him.
too
Yeah,
robust.
Yeah.
Like one of Lou's toughs was an elderly, a frail old man, a Hume Cronin
Right.
type from the later days.
The huge cap.
Yeah,
Right,
we said he looks like Sharky from Cabin Boy.
Yeah, you don't remember the
Oh,
Sharky
that's right. We
conversation?
did. That is Sharky.
Yeah,
I'm
Sharky.
sorry. I gotta say, the last couple episodes we did were so late at night, and I think we were so. At least I was really out of
forget,
it.
yeah.
Like I listened back to them, I didn't remember a thing. It was like listening to a brand new show that I had nothing to do with.
Oh, that's
Best
fun.
I
line
apologize for that.
Best line of Cabin Boy. These pipes are
Are
clean.
clean.
I quote that constantly, all the time. No matter every time I come out of the shower or something.
My
These
favorite
pipes
part. My
are
favorite part
clean.
is when they're trying to at the beginning expose what kind of an asshole he is, and as a kid, he's apparently like this bearded kid at a boarding school, which makes
He's like
no
a fancy
sense.
lad. He has a fop.
And then the fancy lad, and then like his dean or his schoolmaster is trying to talk to him, and I remember he just like loses his like focus, and he goes, "I'm sorry, I just was admiring that. I was wondering what drifter's corpse you might have stolen that sweater off of." Like he's just like not even listening. The greatest.
I love Chris Elliott.
Yeah, Chris Elliott had that very inane ability to be just an insufferable asshole
Oh man.
in like just a very funny way.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, yeah.
Yeah, he's the king. Do you imagine like how intense it could get if he just put the turbochargers on that? You know,
Yeah.
like if he really went like full asshole. I don't even know what would happen.
It'd be Chevy Chase. Whoa!
Oh,
come on. That's terrible. He's the star of the film.
Come on, he's since gone for a couple of tune-ups, so I wouldn't get on his case.
Chevy Chase is Chris Elliott without the humor.
Ooh, up high.
Missing the humor
Sorry.
and the beard, right? Yeah.
I found my jaw harp.
Bong, bang, bong.
Oh,
Let's hear
so
you play
as we
it.
spoke about last time, that's right. Tom was supposed to bring his jaw harp, and now, ladies and gentlemen, if I may introduce to you on the jaw harp, or the Jew's harp, or the Ozark harp, or the mouth harp, or what is also called the juice harp, a lamellophone instrument. Tom Taylor.
Here is Ode to Joy.
Ba 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 ba. Bum, 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 bum.
Fun fact here, folks. When Tom composed that song, he was blind.
That's
Fully
right.
blind by that
And
point in
deaf.
his life.
And with only 2 thumbs. I mean, only
Right.
thumbs, no fingers.
Right.
He's a
And no
virtuoso.
And no jaw.
He's a virtuoso on the Semitic harp.
Oh, my God.
Thanks for bringing your juice harp, and I feel like that's the first time we've had an instrument here on the show.
I think you might be right. And I found it moments before we recorded. I was looking for it like right after we recorded the last one, and I couldn't find it. And then I was like, you know what? I wonder if my son claimed it, the little monster. And it turns out he had. Little bastard. Takes my jaw harp. What else? What else you
in
got?
This minute, yeah. Well, they're dancing in the. My eyes. Now that I'm looking at the movie with a real fine-tooth comb.
You mean minute by minute?
Yeah, minute by minute, but even then, second by second.
Mm-hmm.
And my eye had always been drawn to the guy wearing the Chuck Taylor-like shoes.
Mm-hmm.
And I never even noticed anybody else because my eye wants to find those shoes every time for some reason.
Yeah.
And now I'm looking at it, and that was fine because there's nothing else really to see, other than the fact that there is somebody with some sort of long pants on, like almost like pajamas or something. That's fun now. Like maybe my eye will catch that, or next time I watch it, maybe my eye will catch Sharky, that's in the water, or the guy with the light blue shirt who was part of the trio of guys sucking in their stomachs. He's also part of it. There's a lot, there's a lot to see here. It's a great.
I gotta say,
scene.
for such a cacophonous, crazy, random scene, there's a strange, and especially for this movie, there's a strange amount of actual continuity as you go along.
Yeah.
Like you would think that they could get away with like filming a lot of this mayhem just whenever they want, just like catch it and just edit it in later. But it seems like there really is like a sequence of things happening. Like, later on the guy, the lifeguard, whatever you call that, crow's nest or whatever, gets dumped in the water. And then you see it in the pool in later shots. Like, they actually filmed those later scenes after that.
Yeah, they're like, let's
you'd
just
expect
leave
them
it
to
in
do
the
in a
pool.
movie.
Yeah, they did a good job with this, and also they got the slow-mo shot from a different angle of the, like you said, crow's nest, but I guess it would be the lifeguard stand or whatever it is. They got the slow-mo shot of it, and then from back behind it, they do a match cut to a full-speed version of it as it's falling down.
Yeah.
And, they took great, for some reason, despite all the movie's errors, they took great care with getting Caddy Day at the pool correct.
Mm-hmm. Maybe they had a script supervisor for this sequence and no other part or something.
Right. They
Like
shot
somebody
this
keeping track
first.
of.
I was gonna say, maybe this was the day one shoot, and they blew the budget.
Yeah.
Right.
They blew the whole budget. And they only had one, they were like, listen, we got 100 Baby Ruth bars,
Yep.
but we have to get through the rest of the movie with like 3 martinis that we have to keep passing around.
Well, the problem is the accountant forgot to carry the zero when they were adding up the funds. So now we got plenty of money. Day one was like an orgy of retakes and everything, and then he did the numbers again and said, "Oh, I had too many zeros on that."
Right. They spent over $2,000 just on zinc oxide for the. Yeah.
Well, they were gonna. The sight gag was they're gonna cover him completely, and the accountant stepped in at the last minute and said, "We don't have enough."
No.
Just,
yeah. Right.
Yeah, just do the leg.
Just do the nose as you would
The
expect,
nose and
and
his
I don't
one
know,
shin.
one leg.
We'll do it live.
Yeah, we'll do it live.
Yeah, the lifeguard only has one leg covered in zinc oxide.
But to this day, I always see that as a cast. Like I always thought he had a broken leg.
Yeah.
And
Or
I
like
remember
one soccer shin guard or something.
Yeah, and I remember watching that slow motion tumbling over of the lifeguard stand, and I always thought it was like the guy's leg is broken. This is how's he going to
Go
swim
easy
or
on
how's it? Yeah, that's a very mean thing. The guy's leg is snapped in half.
Yeah.
He's
Got
just
a
trying
cast
to do his
on.
job.
He's just trying to do his job, and you watch that like it digs into his back as it's going down.
Yeah.
Wow,
it looks
that
horrible.
always bugged me.
Yeah,
Me
the
too.
back.
I always,
It looks
I'm
like it might not
scared of
be
something
too
hitting me in
fierce,
the
but
back.
yeah.
Sorry, go ahead, Tom.
No, we're kind of saying the same thing. Like, I want to, calm myself by saying it doesn't seem like it digs into his back so much. It connects, but it doesn't seem like it's like injuring
impact.
the poor guy.
No,
just
I'm,
like-
I'm always afraid of it after he lands in the water that he's
Oh, sure.
that it's
Yeah.
getting him. And then
That's
when
when the real
when they
damage
actually
happens.
there's this kind of thing happening when they push it over at first where he's not expecting it, so he stays in the same place, and
Yeah.
the stand starts to move, and he starts to, like he's literally like just sort of for a second airborne as they push
Yeah.
it over, like almost like even in the filming he was not expecting them to do it, and that
Yeah.
frightens and scares me.
When he's vertical, I always want him to, or horizontal. I always want him to just push off with his legs a little bit and dive away from the chair as it's falling, and,
Right.
he never does. No matter how many times
They're
I
really
watch this, he
scaring
never
me.
does.
Jumping on each other, knocking things over, people jumping off the
It's
diving board
mayhem.
with people right
It's
below them.
absolute fucking
Yeah.
mayhem.
It's bedlam.
And,
Right.
and,
upsetting,
the,
Mike.
and the point that upsets me, it's like they just go in, they tear the fuck out of this pool, and it's like at some point, wouldn't there be repercussions of this?
There sort of are, I guess. Like, what's her name shows up and
Well,
yells at everybody
well,
next
that's in
minute.
the next minute.
Yeah.
But that's what you get yelled at by Smale's wife. You should be repercussions. It's like in the movie Stripes when the MPs come and take them out of the mud wrestling place.
Yeah,
Yeah,
They have to line up in front of their commanding officer when they go back,
right.
that's true.
and the shit hits the fan. And
Larroquette.
yeah, John Larroquette.
Well, maybe we just never see that. Maybe Lou Loomis lines everybody up and tells them to pick up that Baby Ruth and
could be
stuff.
one
Tells
of
them you have to repeat basic training.
Could be one of those things that you know, like it's been getting worse every year. They haven't done anything yet. It hasn't been that bad, and it just hit a tipping point this year. You know, that's how things go, and then you got to die, and then you got to calm them down. But I find myself kind of agreeing with Mrs. Smales and her ilk here, where I feel like, listen, everybody calm down. The only difference I'd have with her is I wouldn't say, hey, please put your shirt back on. I think
Well,
I
that's
would
again,
react.
That's
that's
the
in the
next
next
minute.
minute. That's the next
This will
minute.
all be
Well, we all know that's what happens.
2 points
later.
from Dan.
Yeah, but we're not going to have
That's
anything
2
to talk
points
about.
off for going into another minute. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. Well, I
I
don't
don't have my
regret
whistle
it.
here to blow, but I have a jaw harp.
Bang, 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 bang,
Bang,
bang.
going, going, gang.
Yeah,
Can you tell the
always
difference
keep a
between me
jaw
actually
harp with
playing?
you, and anytime someone steps out of bounds in the podcast, you bang, bang, bang,
Bang, bang,
bang.
bang, bang, bang.
Hey, kid. There.
And with that sound, we know that Dan's been docked 2 points.
Get a load of the pure paper wrapper on that Baby Ruth. She just rips
Yeah.
it. It's not like that crazy plastic that we have these days.
Yeah.
You could
It's a
never
big,
rip.
thick
Not
candy
even
bar.
Mr. Universe could rip a Baby Ruth from the
Right.
side of the package at this
No,
point.
unless you
And
use your
that's,
teeth a little bit.
And this is pre high fructose corn syrup. There's real sugar in that.
Yeah.
That's a Mexican sugar Baby Ruth. That's actually a Baby Rut. Let's be clear here. This is not a Baby Ruth they're eating. They're having a Baby Rut.
It's
Now,
about
this,
the same, though.
Now, this whole conversation that they're having was recorded on a soundstage.
Yeah.
Oh,
You could
totally.
hear,
It
yeah.
is
you could even
bizarre.
hear the echo of the room. Like it wasn't even like they went in.
No.
I take it back. It wasn't
I
even a
think
soundstage.
No.
This was recorded like on a high school auditorium
It was
stage. 'cause
recorded
the-
in a high school gym in front of an oscillating fan.
Yeah, because it's like when we talk about recording music, you know, you think about the 60s and the music in the 60s and the 50s, you could hear the room sound and it's almost like
The reverb.
yeah, it's also like
Yeah.
a character. You had room sound and you loved it. Then
Yeah,
now
yeah.
it's flattened, you don't hear room sound. You can hear the room that these three are having this conversation in, and it's St. Ignatius Gym on the west side of Chicago. And because you could hear the entire room. It's not poolside.
Right.
Yup. It's really weird.
It is. But we sort of go with it, don't we?
Oh, of
Bang, bang,
course,
bang,
you know,
bang,
you
bang,
know.
bang, bang.
Hey, by
bang,
the
bang,
way,
bang,
you're
bang,
not kidding.
bang,
It is
bang,
Baby
bang.
Rut.
It's a Baby Rut. This
Is that
not a
them
Baby
saying
Ruth.
like, "Oh, this is not a product placement. We don't have to pay the
Exactly.
Baby Ruth"? God, that's
Exactly.
incredible. I never noticed that before. That's awesome.
They're having a Baby Rut.
A
Which
Baby
I'm in
Rut.
a little bit of one of those myself right now. I
Aw.
must say. Yeah. A little bit of a Baby Rut, but nothing I
You'll
can
get
really
rid of
dig
those
out
babies soon. Don't worry about it.
Sometimes you have a Baby Rut like this. The way to get out of it, just throw it in the pool. Just throw it in the
And
pool.
watch
Get
mayhem
rid of those
ensue.
babies.
Like so many duties.
Do you know that the Baby Ruth bar was not named after Babe Ruth?
That's right. It's named after Teddy Roosevelt's daughter. Is that right?
Grover Cleveland's daughter.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had the
Ruth
wrong.
Cleveland.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Oh,
I'm reading
sorry.
better than you are right now off of Wikipedia.
I'm sorry. I had the wrong president. You imagine that,
Yeah.
having the wrong president? That'd be
Could
crazy.
All right, let's not keep it no political.
I'm just saying. Fuck everyone. So
Let's just fucking slow down here.
they're going revving up right now. You think they'll have a
Mike's
Baron
lifting
bar?
up the back of the car so you can rev as much as
Hey,
you
give me a
want.
piece of that Baron bar.
Oh, that robber baron bar.
Looks like a big turd in the pool. Sorry.
One of those robber baron bars.
Robber Baron bar. That's what it should be called.
That's what you were saying.
Robber Baron bar. All right, listen. Another continuity problem. You see the close-up of the baby rut in
Yes.
front of Anne Ryerson wearing the 1980s chessboard
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
bathing suit. You can see her. She's right next. In order to get this shot and that sense of like proportion, for some reason they put Joey D'Annunzio like right next to her.
Yeah.
And then when they cut to the wider shot,
Oh.
they're nowhere even close to each other, really.
Yeah, you're right.
They're much further away. You'd never have a real shot there. This is a very minor nitpick, but anything
that's-
to
hey.
get us moving in this.
Yes, to get us off things.
That's fine. It's fine.
I have a question, though.
So
I have a
what?
question. I have an excellent question.
Yeah.
Is Joey D'Annunzio an asshole? Why did she throw that Baby Ruth or that Baby Rut in the pool?
It's a weird move.
It is, and
And
she
as
does.
a-
She seems to have zero remorse.
It's more of a messing with her brother thing, I think. That's
Yeah,
it.
but it's messing with Anne Ryerson's candy bar.
That's true. Anne Ryerson's property is not deemed valuable enough.
And
Yeah.
and also, I mean, when somebody throws your fucking candy bar into a chlorine-filled pool, do you really just rest your hand on your fist and say thanks a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch
Aw,
too many
man.
sitcoms.
Oh, that's the
I've
end of that.
lost
You
more
sock
candy
them.
bars that way.
I mean,
Not
in reality,
again.
I mean, no, Jiminy Crickets.
Oh.
You haul off and you sock them.
Yeah.
Or at least shove her into the pool or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
For
do.
someone
There's
on a-
repercussions to that.
Yeah, for someone on roughly a caddy's salary, a baby rut is worth a lot, you know.
Yeah, if a Coke is 50 cents,
Yeah,
I'm
how much
guessing
is
a
a
Baby
Baby
Rut could be, geez, I don't know.
Well, we determined Coke was around 35 cents back then. I think a baby rut's even less.
No, I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example from my vast story collection of my youth.
Sweet.
All right.
Here
All
we
right. So
go.
you
Gather
guys
around,
pull
children.
up a
It
chair.
It never ends. There's
No.
there's more story than youth, so some of it has to be apocryphal.
So
Mike just
yeah,
turned his chair around backwards. Now he's
turning
leaning
my head.
in.
Gather round.
Barbershop, Mike.
Gather round. No, so when I was a young lad, I lived in Hunters Ridge Apartments in West Bloomfield. It was right near Wing Hong's where I used to go get the almond chicken.
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
And it also
tied in.
it was also the place where the Detroit Tigers had apartments there. So they had, I told Dan, you know the story, Dan. So you think it's like 83,
Is
or
this the
82 or
Champ
83.
Summers story?
Yeah. So the Lance Parrish, who was the catcher, lived on my like block. So I used to play with his two sons, had curly blonde hair. And this is when they had Champ Summers, was an outfielder. I think it was an outfielder, wasn't he, Dan?
Champ Summers, I believe, was
Light hitting
corner
outfielder.
infielder.
Was
Maybe
he?
I'm wrong.
I think it was well, either way, he wasn't with us very long. But anyways, we'd ride our bikes down to the pool on a Saturday and watch them play catch, because they'd be playing catch, and they would be throwing it and the ball would just be going all over the place. It was like magic, you know. They'd be dipping and dodging.
Oh yeah.
But and Champ Summers' wife was always in high heels and a bikini, and she'd be walking around the pool like it was Malibu, and it's this dingy ass apartment complex on the outskirts of Detroit.
Yeah, it's
you know.
amazing. Yeah, the imagery.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, what kind of possibly could be Champ Summers' wife other than like you know,
The
like
guy's name
the
was
high
Champ.
heels and the
Yeah.
guy's name is Champ Summers, right?
Yeah, he had, like,
He's not going to be married to Joan Didion.
No, and he had the
Right.
he had the fantastic like Tom Selleck mustache, sandy blonde hair. He did, but they had a Phantom. It was I think it was not Fanta. It was knee high, grape knee high.
Oh, yeah.
They had a machine down there by the clubhouse that had grape knee high. So this goes back to the Baby Ruth being thrown in the pool and how upset you would get. So we'd go down there, and I'd always have like whatever it was, maybe a quarter or whatever it was. You know, it would take us 20 minutes to ride our bikes down there. I'd get the knee high, and we'd sit there and drink and watch these guys play catch, like a bunch of magicians just playing their craft. You know, they'd throw the ball and it would dip, dive, curve. One day I got my grape knee high, and one of the kids that was sitting next to me picked it up and threw it against a tree, and it exploded.
Oh, my God.
Mm-hmm.
And I went completely, utterly fucking apeshit. You know, and I grabbed him, I threw him on the ground, and I started like slapping him and punching him. I'm like, you fucker. I didn't say that, but it was like the scene in Christmas Story when
was just gonna say,
he's got him on the ground. I'm like, you son of a bitch.
I unleashed a stream of profanity that, as far as we know, is still hanging in space over Lake Michigan.
It's because, you know, I got this quarter. I put it in my pocket. You know, I put it in my pocket. I decided to get on my bike. I decided to go with you, my friend. We rode our bikes all the way through here, came down here, and I wanted a fucking grape knee high. And you destroyed my simple pleasure of sitting here on the curb, drinking my grape knee high, and watching two fucking professional baseball players who just happen to live at my fucking apartment complex playing catch while this guy's wife walks around in high heels over by the pool. That was like the simple pleasure in life, you know?
Right.
We would do it every Saturday because these assholes would always be out here playing catch on a Saturday.
Another asshole.
And it's like, and I looked at you, but it was like that. It was that realization of being whatever age I was and realizing that you just destroyed this fucking perfect moment that we enjoy together every fucking Saturday.
This guy was your buddy, right? He was your friend?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you're just wailing on him because he threw
Oh.
Did you know to this day why he picked up your grape knee high and chucked it against the wall?
No, it's just being a. But
It's a
it takes
Joey
you back.
D'Annunzio moment, you know. Just
But I
that-
didn't. I'll tell you what I didn't do. I didn't sit there and put my fist on my hand and say, "Thanks a lot."
Oh man.
Right. Now I got to look at the lady in the bikini without a grape knee high.
So you think Ann Ryerson should have beat the hell out of Joey D'Annunzio in that scene?
That would have been hysterical.
Yeah.
Champ
Wow.
fucking Summers.
Yeah.
Bang bong bang bong bang bong bang 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 bong bang.
That doesn't sound like anything to me. That sounds like a jaw herp to you guys?
Oh, it's
That
good,
one didn't.
yeah.
I couldn't hear it.
Oh, okay.
Get a little closer
Sorry.
to the mic.
Yeah, get right
All
on
right.
top of that thing.
Do it again.
There you go.
Huh. All right. I can't wait
Sounds
to
like
hear
That was
this.
the theme from Peter Gunn, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Theme to Spy Hunter, I like to call it.
One interesting thing about this scene is that, you know, most scenes in the movie, you know, you talk about movies, okay, by their very nature, they stretch time. And that's really the main kind of like magic of a movie is, right? That the way it condenses and stretches time. In this scene, though, the proportion of time in real life to how much they actually show in the movie is higher for this scene than almost every other scene. Like, it's a 15-minute caddy day, and it lasts like a solid 3 minutes.
I feel like we've been
Whereas,
at this
like,
pool, the three of us, for about a year and a half.
Yeah, we've been.
I feel like we've
Mike
never
and
been out of
Tom
the
and I have
scene.
been at the pool for 3 weeks or 2 weeks, and
Yeah.
meanwhile, for the for a golf game for all the marbles, in fact, a college education on the line, it's
Right.
only maybe 30 seconds.
Not even.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very,
that's
very
crazy.
interesting. Caddy day at the pool. Again, this supports. We'd have to see the shooting schedule, but this supports the idea that like they didn't know they were filming a movie. They didn't know. You know, Ramis didn't know what he was doing yet. They were blowing all their money on the first scenes, getting all the details they want before they had to fly through the rest.
Well, to be fair, this is a little more of a set piece than the caddy tournament. That was more like getting from point A to point B. And, you know, it doesn't feel like it's wasted time here at the if it's taken us weeks of our lives to get
I'm
through
not.
it.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that it's
God damn it,
wasted
Dan.
time or a scene that I don't enjoy. I really like it. It's got a bit of everything, and that's maybe more to my point. It's got everything. It's got
Yeah.
Lacey Underall. It's got Danny Noonan feuding with Tony D'Annunzio. It's got Ann Ryerson. It's got both. It's got all three of the D'Annunzios, in fact.
That's true.
You got a Smales. You got a Busby Berkeley number. You've got. I mean, it's absolute tour de force.
Well, and you got Tony D'Annunzio massaging her with the inside of his forearms.
That suggests to me always that he has sunblock on his hands, and he's not yet putting it on, so he's just getting her in place with his forearms, almost like the way that you would touch something in the kitchen after you've handled some, some raw
I
chicken.
think he was putting it on his hands to put on her, but then it was running down his forearms, and then he just sort of like went with it and like
I think it was just
like wiped it off on her.
I think it was just like a hey mama move.
Him, mama.
Okay. Got three
I don't
totally
just use the hands,
legitimate
mama.
readings right there of the.
That's why we're awesome. That's why the show is fantastic, and it's indispensable.
Well, here's another thing to think about. This son of a bitch, Danny, just won an all expenses paid trip to college.
Right. Supposedly. I
Supposedly.
still don't understand that.
And he just saunters in and sitting there in the chair like nothing happened. You know, do you think if you just went home and said, hey, Ma, or you just saw me win an all expenses paid trip to college, don't you think the family would go out to like Buca de Beppo or something?
Right.
You know,
or maybe they wanted to, but he's like, nah, I'm going to go have sex with a girl instead.
Yeah, don't you think it would be like a family affair that night?
It's caddy day. Go enjoy your caddy day. But at the same time, we know that Danny doesn't take life seriously. He doesn't take anything seriously enough.
Yeah.
Also, we're not sure that he has the scholarship, but we know for sure that he's got the inside track on the scholarship.
Yeah. And we do know that he just had sex with his girlfriend. That's fun. He's
in the
having a good
afterglow
time. He's
right
celebrating.
And we do know that he won a sleeve of golf balls, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I hope he didn't leave those at Maggie's place or something. By the way, Maggie, when she's there's that shot of Danny and Maggie, and she's scowling as he's looking over at D'Annunzio and Lacey. Maggie looks just like Sheena Easton. She's scowling over there.
Oh yeah, that's
good.
good.
This time.
Yeah, okay.
That's good.
It's true.
I like
For
that.
your eyes only.
It's an interesting shot. They go like through a couple other people. It's almost like they're shooting it. Yeah, they're getting that sense of that distance. A nice shot. They're getting that sense of distance, like they're staring at something not just to their right, but they're giving you a sense of space, like far away. And
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah,
We're always
Danny-
totally blown away, like when the least cinematic thing happens in this movie.
Yeah.
I was like, "Whoa, where'd that come from?
Very
The
nice.
depth of field?
All
What? Oh my
Orson
god!
Welles move all of a sudden.
Really?
Yeah.
Touch of evil over here.
And Danny's wincing as he's staring into the sun.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You know, he's just like,
Yeah.
can't even
Isn't-
open his eyes.
Irish
He's got the
kid
world on a
trying to-
string, and somehow he's feeling defeated. That's
Yeah.
bizarre.
That's true.
He's having the greatest caddy day ever, and yeah, he's that one, you know, the situation with D'Annunzio and Lacey over there is just cracking his ass, shaving his ass for him. I don't know.
There's a girl also sitting in front of the. I'm surprised I never noticed the girl sitting in the
In front of
foreground.
D'Annunzio. Yeah.
Yeah, in front of D'Annunzio and Lacey, who's like they've got a fashion model sitting right there, almost like
Yeah, I have a big crush on her. Actually, I hadn't noticed her until we were doing this either.
yeah.
Interesting.
I got to admit, without sounding, too much like a dirty old man, I've got a crush on her as well.
Sure, I think saying you have a crush on her is like the nicest, most innocent way of saying whatever it is you're actually thinking.
Well, I think I'm gonna send her a letter every day now.
Yeah.
I have a lock of her hair that she doesn't know about.
Right? Yeah.
I think Tommy would have liked to run into her at Creepy Camp.
Yeah.
Right.
She's a weather girl outside of Jacksonville now, and I'm gonna be watching that channel. Yeah.
There's a low pressure system coming in. I don't know what that means.
Right. Coming in.
All right.
Wrap your
Low pressure system in your eye.
Oh God, Tommy Creepy Camp. How do they let this guy go to camp every year into adulthood?
Something creepy about it.
Yeah,
It's only called
It's
Creepy
all
Camp.
pure and natural.
so says you. All right, well then you got Danny and Lacey getting settled in. You get a little more Busby Berkeley. Then you get the lifeguard yelling.
There's
Another
that
nice
weird
shot.
break in the. It's weird that like we said last time, like the lifeguard's watching he gets kind of still and silent as he's watching the synchronized swimming, and then as soon as it breaks up, almost before it breaks up, he like freaks out again. He's like, "Cut that out!" Like you don't even know who he's yelling at, he just starts freaking out again, almost as if he needs to be freaking out for them to toss him in the drink.
Right. I don't want any synchronized swimming here. You'll swim randomly and chaotically. Damn it.
Yeah. Back to throwing stuff and girls taking their tops off.
Cut the Busby Berkeley business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More of a soft shoe man myself.
I gotta say, as a non-swimmer, this is the kind of swim fun that I have. It's sort of just
yeah.
random frolicking in the water, not so much the swimming back and forth.
And without the soundtrack.
Well, I do.
Right.
I do have the Nutcracker Suites playing in my head whenever I'm swimming because of this movie.
I also have a mustache when I go to the pool. Always have a mustache. There's a lot of mustaches in this pool. It's weird. Like, so, I don't know. Are all these people literally caddies? They can't be.
It's caddy
I don't think
day
they.
at the pool.
And it is, but
So
I
they're
don't
all
know. Maybe they're
caddies.
bringing friends or something. I don't know. I mean, Lacey's there. It's not like it's exclusively caddies.
No, because there's families there too. Because there's,
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it's just that the caddies are allowed to go in there, and maybe they brought a few of their, friends. Who knows?
I guess so. Just like when I see what's his name, the beard guy. What are we calling him? What's the matter, Mike? You all right?
Sharky.
Sharky. Yeah, that throws me. It's like, wait, is that guy a caddy? Like somebody bring their grandpa with them? Some caddy brought their grandpa?
Right. Well, it's just it's kind of a career thing for him. Notice also that Ann Ryerson tears the end off of her baby rut, and just drops it on the ground. She just litters it right there at the
Which
pool.
almost makes me think she deserves to lose that baby rut because she litters.
And she drops it in a way. It's not just like, oh, I just absentmindedly dropped it. She almost there's a slight throwing it down, like this is what I do with my trash always.
Right. It's the 80s.
Yeah, that was the 80s.
I mean, there were already Smokey the Bear, things. There was already the crying Indian.
Yeah.
We knew.
Except for
We knew
he
it was
wasn't
up.
Indian. He's
Italian, wasn't
Italian. Oh
he?
God,
Take that,
that's
America.
terrible.
You dummies. Why is that awesome? There's something awesome about that. It's like finding out that Sasheen Littlefeather was an actress.
So yeah. People knew not to litter. It's not like it was.
Right.
It's not like it was something that was coming only in the future.
No.
But I do think
like
it was more normal to just throw shit on the ground back then.
Yeah.
I see people
like-
do that all the time now, though. Don't you?
Yeah, I was just going to say, I
worst.
saw it the other day. I was laying on the horn because I just saw like a piece of paper fly out of a window of a
that's
car.
nothing. You know what? And I think Dan, I think we've seen this. The one thing that makes me, get out of the car, is when you're behind somebody and you just see their window roll down and like a Burger King bag just come out, and they just drop it. They drop it. They put the hand in the air and they just drop it and they roll the window up. And you just
you're
like,
that to me just is
How
like,
could it be worth
how
it though?
could that?
It's not like it's less. It's not like you're saving that much energy. I just don't get it.
Not at all. Like,
Just put it in your pocket.
I would argue that it's more energy.
It's a
That's why
total
there's a
just
psychology
fuck off.
behind it,
Yeah,
and it's
there
more
is.
than just convenience.
Yeah, that's
There's
an
a
angry guy
Yeah,
or like just an idiot.
It's
yeah,
not an
like
angry person. It's not anger. It's like, you know what? Fuck everybody. I'm
Well,
just
how's
gonna
that not
do.
anger? That's
It's
odd.
not anger.
That's angry.
No, it's not. Okay, okay, I take that back then. It is, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do.
Right.
Yeah,
It's the
Right.
generation of I'm the center. It's heliocentric. Everything moves around me, and I feel like
It's
rolling down my window.
meliocentric.
Melio. It's all about me.
right. Yeah,
Look at me.
Look at
that's
me.
what it is. It's not because there is really no. There's no. It's not like convenient to do it. It's one thing.
Yeah.
We
You know
all
what
do
it's
little
like?
things here and there where you're like,
You know what it's
oh,
like?
it'd be such a pain in the ass to do this right, and I'm just gonna not do it this time. That's just like someone just making a statement, like Mike says,
Right.
fuck everyone.
And they don't expect anybody to like throw it back in their face. It's like the scene in Kingpin when Woody Harrelson comes into the bowling alley and everybody's high-fiving him and he grabs the guy's piece of pizza.
Yeah.
And then the guy comes, and the second time around when he does it when he's older, the guy comes up and grabs the fucking pizza bag. Goes, what the fuck are you doing?
That's great.
It's like that.
I have done the confrontation though before, I do the passive aggressive one of I pick it up and then I go, oh, you dropped this.
Oh, nice.
But I
That's
only
smooth.
do that with people who don't look like they could beat me up. I don't do it when it's like a
Dan has that.
bodybuilder.
Yeah, you don't go kick sand in their face.
Yeah.
Hey, Pipsqueak.
Yeah. I only do it to the frail and kind of,
Yeah.
You're
But it's
sort of-
infuriating because you see that happen and you become furious and you want to do something about it. Like if you're just
Guess
yesterday, just a white van, a piece of paper came flying out. I'm like, God damn it. And I was like, I'm going to follow this guy. I'm like, wait a minute, no, I'm not going to
follow that
him.
white van.
What am I going to do?
Murdered.
I'm going to follow him?
I'm going to
He's
follow
got
the
nerds stacked up in the back of that van.
Like cordwood.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Just for
cordwood.
delivery.
going to follow that Econoline van without windows.
Right, yeah. Follow that guy in the clown costume in the van.
But anyway, if it's like a little mom in a hatchback or something, you're not going to follow her and yell at her and pull up next to her like, you son of a bitch, you dropped the thing out the window.
All right.
Right.
All right. Well, I guess you'd be surprised to know that I did follow somebody
Oh,
once.
see, I love that. I love that you did.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Let's go back to. All right, I can take my.
What did you do? What happened?
All right, you've heard this story, I think. So, but just go along with it.
Wait,
So-
flashback music.
Bang bong, bang
Here we
bong,
go.
bong bong, bang bong. We gotta go back in the
Okay.
Wayback Machine. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Bang,
go to the
bong,
Wayback
bong,
Machine.
Bong, bang, bang, bong, bong.
Way
So-
back. Hang on.
It was 1903 and I was riding the rails.
I had my hobo sack on a stick.
I just finished a fresh can of Hormel pork and beans.
Yeah, some hash.
The bandage was still on my Pearl Jam tattoo.
I just. I had ju- All right,
All right,
can I
Mike,
get
go
to tell
ahead.
the fucking story now?
Please do.
So-
Yes.
So I.
Go on and
my
tell
four-
it already.
No, okay. My 14-year-old daughter was like maybe a year and a half at the time. So you do the math. I'm not going to do it.
Right.
All right.
But my sister was in town, and we were in the car. So it was us in the car with my daughter of like 1 or 2 years old, and my sister, and we're out doing something. And I was stressed out already. The day was already stressing me out, and I was down in like Lincoln Park, and I was waiting to parallel park, and I'm going to preface this by saying I was a bike messenger, so I'm hyper aware of bikes, of people on bikes.
Yeah.
So as I put my blinker on to back into my spot, and I see a guy on a bike behind me. So I said, I'm just going to sit here and wait, And he's kind of like just going slow and weaving in and out and whistling to himself. And as he came up along the window, he was a hipster, in those days. I don't know what the hipsters were like, but I
I
can't.
have Pearl Jam tattoos.
Why don't you go fuck yourself? Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
As he gets by the window, he leans into the window and whispers, "Fuck you," as if I was gonna like back into him.
As if he wasn't talking to Bill Bixby.
Yeah, it wasn't- he goes, "Fuck you," as if he was saying, "Fuck you, yuppie scum," which
Mike's eyes turn white.
I did, and I got both hands on the steering wheel at the proper places on the clock, 9 and 4 or whatever the hell. And my sister was in the front seat, and I kept whispering. I said to myself, "Fuck me, fuck me." I go, "Fuck me, fuck me, fuck me," and I said, "No," and I go, "Fuck you," and I got out. I undid my belt, and my sister's like, "No, no, 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 no," and I got out of the car.
Your shirt is ripping off your back.
Yeah, I got out of the car, slammed the door, and I started escalating now. And I started saying, "Fuck me, fuck you, fuck me, fuck you," and I kept saying it as I'm running, picking up speed like in Terminator 2. He's running after the car,
Right. When you start
faster
running,
and faster and faster, and screaming this "fuck me, fuck you" over and over again. The guy looks over his shoulder. He's doing this kind of doing this like figure eight, riding his bike like a guy with nothing to do on a Saturday. And he catches wind of me, and then he starts hauling ass forward. And I'm running, and I'm getting closer to him, and I
Oh my
almost got to him because he was taking his time.
Oh, no.
And he bolted, and then in the back of my head, I go, "What are you going to do if you catch him?" It was like the little
Yeah.
whisper of the angel on my shoulder.
Right.
And the other side is the devil, and he goes, "You're going to kill him." That's what you're going to do.
And it's
You're
going to
gonna-
feel so good.
the devil on my shoulder saying, "You're going to fix this world." And the other one's like, just let him go. And so I had my hand outstretched, and I just let it like fall. and he bolted off. But I remember I had run past all these bars on. I ran like 5 blocks. But I ran. It was like a Saturday afternoon in the springtime, so everybody's out on the street enjoying their beers al fresco. And
The napkins are flying off the table
no,
as you run
so
by.
I go. I mean, I completely blacked out as I was running.
Oh my god!
And then as I came to, my jog came to a walk, and I turned back from the Hulk, and I turned around and I just noticed that everybody in this 5 or 6 bars that I passed are all staring at me. So as I'm walking back, it's like it's the walk of shame, and everybody's whispering and laughing.
Oh my god!
And then I get to where my car was, and someone had parked the car in the spot, and everybody was sitting there very quietly. My sister and everybody's just sitting there nice and quiet. And I sat in the car and I said, I know. Don't have to say a word. I completely know.
I know.
Michael
needs fucking help.
Although you did the right thing. I want to say you got it out of your system without killing a guy.
Just dripping with sweat. I came back and it was just the shirt was just soaked through. Yeah, panting and just
adrenaline at that point.
And you have that, when you've been screaming and you're done, but your vocal cords are still vibrating.
Yes.
You're just sitting in the car, like it looks like you just and I was like, but in the back of, and I was trying to explain it to later. I was explaining it's like people do shit like this all the time. They throw stuff out the window. The girl throws the Baby Ruth candy bar. They never expect somebody to say, what the fuck did you just do?
Right.
And they'll always remember that guy right now is sitting somewhere remembering that guy that chased him down the street. Me.
Yeah, he's got his story about the guy who chased him.
Yeah, you feel me? You get it?
Wow. I want to say I admire. I'm not advocating beating up hipsters on bikes to say fuck you. But if that had happened to me, I would not have gotten out of the car. But I would have had I would have had the entire experience, but in my head and without getting out of the car.
Yeah.
And it would have come out in some sort of weird, twisted, horrible way 50 years from now.
No, Tom would have just played it in his head. It would have been like a very heroic thing that ends with like at the end of the Star Wars movie where they put the medals on everybody in front of the big crowd.
Yeah. Put a backflip onto the guy. Yeah, would have been sweet.
That's scary too, Mike. Because Mike, you're a pretty large guy, broad-shouldered. You look like you could. Nobody knows from looking at you what kind of feckless teddy bear that you are. But like, you can't tell. But I don't have that kind of commanding presence. I could never intimidate anybody. That would be nice.
No,
to
there's
be
a
able
switch.
To wield that
If
once in
it
a while.
flips, I start to see colors and patterns that no human has ever laid eyes on yet.
Yeah,
it's that level of you just blink and in the back of your eyelids you see like just patterns of.
See Cthulhu.
Yeah, you just see. Oh, I can see to the end of the universe right now.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah.
To live inside that head.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
no
not
thanks.
a fun. It's not a fun ride for anybody.
No, it's not.
Maybe you know what? I take that back. It's a fun ride for our listeners. It's not fun for anybody else.
They're all
I feel
applauding.
like
They're on their
in your
feet
head, I'm
applauding right
imagining
now.
like an angry pinball machine, like the inside of a pinball machine, but angry.
Yeah. Bing, 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 bing.
Yeah.
So
Thank
it's a Baby Ruth. She throws it in the water. Never mind her reasoning. It slides very easily out of its sheath.
Would you say like it would be wrong to like pick that up out of the chlorinated water and eat it, right? Like no one's going to do that?
Yeah,
Thought
you
it would
could
be
do it.
weird
Like
if someone did that. I don't know why you would bring that up. That's
Germs would be all killed on it.
That's
That's true.
It would be.
No, I mean
pretty safe to
like
eat.
even outside of the movie. I realize I'm foreshadowing something that actually happens. But like if that happened to you, would you pick it up, maybe rinse it off in the sink, and then eat it?
I think if it were, if it's a hot Florida day and it's all melty, and there was too much, probably if the outer layer of the waxy part of the chocolate began to emulsify with the chlorinated water, I would not do it. But if it were a cold candy bar that had a good clean surface and
Which
I
this
wiped it
seems
off,
to.
I'd do it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think I might too.
I don't mind.
Looks good.
I mean, this is how they keep chickens basically clean is by keeping them in cold chlorinated water.
Is that true?
It is.
I'm gonna barf.
That's not that bad. It's what they. You see these chickens that are air chilled. It says on the thing.
Yeah.
That means that they're trying to say we don't keep our chickens in water to keep cold, and in the water is a small amount of chlorine to keep the bacteria.
Maybe we should be vegetarians. You ever think of that?
We could, but I'm just saying it's one of those.
Okay.
It is one of those things that's been demonized for basically no reason. You get much more chlorine than that when you go swimming, for instance, or you do anything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Eat a friggin' banana or something. Don't hold me to that. I don't know.
Who does know? Well, hey, listen.
There you go
I think
again.
we might have done. That's the
Tom,
signal that
you
we're done.
You just did it again.
What'd I do?
Hey, listen.
What? I know. I was fully aware of that one. But this time it comes with the jaw harp.
Bang, bong, bang, bong, bang, bong, 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 bong.
That's the signal. That means the end of the show is
I think
near.
the jaw harp thing would have been fun if you did it like 3 times.
Yeah, you
Oh,
over-
really? Am I
Like
killing
6
it?
times.
Yeah, you might want to edit some
sorry.
of those out.
I will.
Yeah, put it down. Step away from the
I
harp.
did.
Yeah.
There. That's the sound of the jaw harp going down.
That's the sound, right?
That's the sound of
when
my
Tom-
defeat.
He drops the jaw harp at the end of a magic performance
Yeah,
on
the
stage.
jaw
They're
harp
dropping
just.
the mic.
Yeah.
This was before mics. They just dropped the jaw harp.
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
Hey, listen. Minute
Hey, listen.
47. We
Yeah,
had some
it's over.
fun. We heard some stories. We learned a little bit about ourselves.
A lot of
We
anger.
learned a lot about Mike this time.
We all feel like
that
going to
was
watch The
fun.
Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
He won't like
I
the
think we
Can you
learned a lot
imagine
about Mike
Mike
almost
running
every
down the
week.
street right now? The giant
God.
veins recede as he calms down. The veins receding back into his body cavity.
Yeah.
No shirt,
Yeah.
but pants oddly still on, and the
Yeah, when you're
bottom's fit.
walking back to the car, do you have to like sneak into an alley and pull some shirts off a
Clothesline,
clothesline
yeah.
and leave like a $10 bill or something?
Right, yeah. The shot of the shirt hanging on the line, then the arm just reaching up and quickly snapping it away.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, it's fun times. Everybody have a laugh.
Wow.
It's like black.
Okay.
It's like
Let's
blacking
get
out.
something out of this, Mike.
Yeah. Yeah, you try to black out and go crazy and chase somebody on the street, then walk back and realize it's all you got to walk past all your neighbors that you got to see every day.
Pointing, laughing.
Oh, ha, ha, ha,
And they
ha.
laughed and they laughed. And they
There's
laughed.
the angry guy.
He's got problems.
Yeah. And they laugh and laugh and then go back inside Buffalo Wild Wings.
Right. Where everything's okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
they go back into Chelly's Chili Bar.
I got
All right.
I got a free meal at Buffalo Wild Wings because there was an entire crusted over with honey glaze whatever fly on one of my pieces of chicken.
Oh.
Oh.
And all you
And it
got.
all-
Wait a
it's-
minute. Wait a minute.
I
wait
felt
a
like
minute.
it was okay.
All right,
No,
we're
go
extending this. We're extending this minute now.
I
We're
will
in the
field some
bonus
questions.
material now. This is bonus
Yeah.
material.
Right.
We're gonna have a press conference now.
Yes.
Tom ate a
so-
fly.
Mike DiMaria. Yes.
So wait, you had that's fake news. That's alt facts. No, this, wait a minute. So you had a piece of chicken and there was a fly inside of the breading.
No, it was like I was on the outside of the breading, but like it was like I don't know, there was some kind of glaze on the chicken or something, and it was
Gross.
clear like the fly had been on the piece of chicken when they like deep fried it or
And all
glazed
you
it or
got was a
whatever.
free meal.
Imagine what's in the soup.
I think
guess
that would
so,
have
yeah.
been. I think that would have
Yeah.
been something that corporate would have stepped in and said, "Let's make this right." You know,
Yeah,
Hey,
he could have
yeah.
gone to Jeffrey Feiger or something. He could have gone to
I
a
got a
big
bunch of chicken.
a bunch of
was good.
chicken,
bunch
Like,
of free chicken from another restaurant.
Yeah.
From that restaurant.
Here, go down the street.
I was there with my friend, and I was like, I noticed it, and I was like, oh, that's kind of gross. And he's like, oh yeah, we should say something. I'm like, let's get a bunch more chicken first. Let's like keep eating. We'll put this one to the side and not deal with that because it is disgusting. But let's like get some more food and then point
Right.
it out, and then the meal that we've already eaten will have we'll have upped the value of like the free meal that we get.
All right.
And,
Oh, I see. Good
That was good
thinking.
enough for me.
All right, I got one more story.
That
Quick
was
one.
Good. Maybe.
Okay.
Got one more story. It's a good one. This goes right along with what you're talking
Okay.
about. Last one.
Yes, Mike DiMaria.
Last one,
I don't
okay.
know why you're telling a story in my press conference, but that's okay.
Yeah, this is. I just pushed you off the press of the dais.
Whoa.
Okay. So, taking the family from Chicago to Detroit first to visit family. Stopped off at a Panera Bread off 94, okay? Everybody get that? All right. So
I'm with you.
So I go in and it's one of my kids was in diapers at the time. So I took her into the bathroom to change her, and you know the changing stations that you pull down, right?
Yeah.
Right, the koala.
With the
The
koala,
koala, yeah. And there's usually that little pocket there where they would sometimes have like the cloths there, you know, like there's disposable cloths you could put down.
Or the wipes, yeah.
Yeah, no, not wipes. They're just like the toilet seat covers that you would put down on the koala.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
I
sure.
put my hand in there
Oh, God.
No.
and I pull out syringes
No.
Ah!
Oh, come on.
with needles in there.
Oh,
No.
Jesus.
And I pull them out and I said, "What? What?" And at this
What,
point, I don't
pointy?
know
Like
if I.
you're
Yeah, but it was the other way. I grabbed them by the
Oh.
tops, but
Oh
it was
my
like
God.
it was like 4 of them, and 3 of them had the little plastic protector on them, and 1 of them didn't.
Oh, my God.
So I go to me. I'm like, okay, here we go. So I come
Look
out.
at your daughter. You go, stay here.
I go, you stay here.
right
I'll be back in 46 minutes.
Play with this syringe. I'm going to go talk to somebody.
You stay here. I'm gonna go make a killing.
Daddy's going to go black out.
I'm gonna go black out.
back in 45
I'm gonna go black out and get us a free iced coffee.
Yeah. We're leaving here with 40 loaves of bread.
Yeah, we're leaving here with a loaf of bread and iced coffee, and 2 of those M&M cookies you guys like. Just play it cool and stay in the goddamn bathroom.
Give me a bagel with everything, and also everything.
Yeah, give me a bagel with everything and everything else, and change the name from Panera Bread to Mike's Bread.
Yeah,
This is
right.
now. I just found fucking syringes in your bathroom, assholes.
Yeah, right.
No, so I go to the side, and place was packed. You know where they expedite, you know, where you go
Right.
up there and
Yeah.
I'm just standing there. Can I speak to your manager, please? And nobody's like, okay, we'll get him right away. And then I just held up the syringes. I go, syringes. So the guy comes over. I go, I think I might even said that. I just fucking found these. I was changing my daughter's diaper, and these were in the koala contraption. He goes, what? I go, yeah, these are in the koala. These are syringes, and one of them's used. I go, I could have poked my hand out, you know. And he goes, oh, okay, we'll take care of it. And that was it. And I stood there for a while,
wait
and
a
I said, wait a minute, that's it? I go, aren't you going to take my name down or something? Or should I go see somebody in case I got pricked here with this thing?
Right.
Should I just own the store now?
Right.
To
You're gonna
go,
need a
to go,
name
to go.
for the blank check that I'm about to have
Yeah.
you write.
Yeah.
So just
When
put
does
it
the
down.
sign guy come to change it to Michael's bread?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
It's D space Maria.
Yeah, but it's like, and then I stood there and I'm like, he's like, I go, maybe, and the guy said, as if this would make it better, maybe it was somebody who was diabetic.
Oh.
I go, okay, that's fine, he's diabetic, but it doesn't matter. Whoever's cleaning your bathrooms is not checking in here.
Right.
I'll take a bagel
Yeah.
with everything
And
and
the paper towel
everything.
dispenser was a burnt spoon for the diabetics.
Yeah.
And that was it? They didn't offer you anything?
No.
Oh,
no.
my
And
God.
I said, you know what? You people can keep this city.
I'm passing through.
Right, I'm all jacked up. I'm all
Yeah,
like,
you're good.
I'm shaking. I'm like,
You've-
yeah, I'm
You'd have a little lie down. Let your
yeah, I need to get a grape knee high and just
yeah,
relax.
get a new shirt off the clothesline.
Yeah.
You're gonna be all right.
Oh,
All right,
nice.
everybody, we're gonna let Mike have a little lie down, get his electrolytes back in order.
I gotta,
Dan, Mike, thank you both for an excellent hour or so of entertainment. We'll be back next time with what we like to call minute 48 of Caddyshack
but-
here on the Caddyshack Minute.
I'm spent.
Fuck me, fuck you.
Hey, you scratched my ankle.